Lustier life skill number 12 is the whole dance. It's important to have the skills that help with satisfying romantic relationships, whether you're in one at the moment or not, whether the partner that you're with in your romantic relationship finds these exercises fun or not. When we can be a star, it helps our bodily functioning. If on a particular day you're having trouble being a star, you can shake, you can shiver, you can bounce, you can wake up that fire energy. When you wake up the fire energy, if you want to shoot lightning bolts out your arm, you might want to calm it with a little rocking. You can ground it with your ready stance. You've got your catcher's mitts, so you can catch a pointed comment you might want to make. You can catch someone else's jab, so you feel it, but you don't take it personally. As you practice with your catcher's mitts more and more, you develop a viewing window with which to have perspective on and make sense of other people's behavior. If somebody does something that's disgusts you and you want to turn your back on them, instead you can back up however far you need to go in order to face them. If somebody does something unpleasant, or maybe you just don't even want to participate in something, you can free your head and your neck and your shoulders to know that the answer is no. No, thank you. Because you can't say yes if you can't say no. You've got your negotiation table, which combines the up and the down of the ready stance with one foot in the front corner of the table and one foot in the back corner of the table. To practice patty cake, you can do that with things as well as with people, like a wall or the floor or a chair or a drum. You can practice press with things, sometimes having just the littlest bit of pressure, so you can barely feel the existence of this other thing and notice what that's like in your body. Sometimes pressing harder, sometimes pressing really hard and noticing what that's like in your body. Things are more predictable than people, so you might feel inclined to relinquish your negotiation table. But notice, when you have your negotiation table when you press, how much more solid and powerful you feel. With things that are malleable, like a pillow, you can practice alternate hand pushing, pushing more with one hand than the other hand, and noticing how that feels in your body. You can practice play with things. When you practice with things, it's good to pick a thing that's not so predictable, like people. When you practice play with a ball, you can practice developing the skills to interact with the ball in a more predictable way, with a more predictable outcome. And still, there's going to be surprises. When we practice with a ball, sometimes we hire a coach. When we practice these Lustier life skills, it's good to develop an inner coach, because relationships can be disappointing. And we may need that inner coach, we will need that inner coach to give us some encouragement. If you're online dating, read and do the exercises in Chapter 10 of Naked Online, 12 Ways to Grow from Internet Dating.